Well, hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30 plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And today for September 2nd, 2025, we'll run through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing, etc. I didn't have a show yesterday, just had a good weekend and it kind of trickled into Monday. So hopefully everyone had a good Labor Day weekend. Yeah, I got some gaming in, so I think we'll start with that. Is there anything I need to bring up? I did see Toxic Avenger. That's the new one that came out, kind of the remake, and it's good. It was like a traditional trauma film. It was schlocky, low budget where it didn't matter, but it had some pretty neat gore and special effects and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. That was actually what I watched. It's like a little birthday thing with my friend and my brother, and then what was I? Yeah, the anime night wasn't traditional anime night. What did we do? I watched the first episode of Alien Earth, which I mean seemed cool, but just seemed like here's just another alien thing. I don't know what. Nothing is motivating me to continue to watch it, but I feel like I need to because I love Alien franchise. I don't know. And then finally saw Thunderbolts, which is pretty good, actually. The way it was made was pretty good. I liked it better than like Fantastic Four. But um okay, but let's get into the gaming side of it. Split Fiction. Playing that with the wife after It Takes Two. She wanted another game like this. It's pretty much the same thing. The controls, everything. It's the same. It's like it's its own genre now instead of just like another multiplayer game because just the layout of the controls, everything, the way the game works, it it's one of those things where I'm not into the game that much, but I know it's a fun, easy one for my wife to play. But for me, the gameplay is very basic, sort of trial and error style puzzle. It's to move the story forward. I think the story, even though I don't care, is supposed to. I don't know. It, this is just an example of something that just works in the mainstream. It's not anything specific. You know what I mean? It's not like a specific game genre or whatever. It's just something to do with someone. So, um, let's see. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Yeah, look at that. 9 hours and 10 minutes. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. This one is straight up like it plays nearly like you would want a modern Igavania, Castlevania, made by Koji Igarashi. Like it just plays like that. The combat, traversal, um, the balance is there where it's not too puzzly, but it's just enough to make it interesting as you're having to do combat and maybe go here to do this so you could go here to do that. It's like it's very apparent what you have to do at any given time in a way. I mean, you can kind of get lost of what to do, but okay, it's something in this general area that I haven't really, because you're looking at the map, looking at where you have been and haven't been and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's, I got to say, Shinobi Art of Vengeance is up there in the top 5 game of the year. I don't know if it's game of the year. I still think that's Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza definitely game of the year, but Shinobi Art of Vengeance is within that because then there's that other game. Oh, I forgot. Guns of Fury. That's a proper Metroidvania. Like if you combine Metal Slug and Castlevania, and it's like the Shinobi Art of Vengeance is also a Metroidvania, but it has a lot of production values behind it that kind of elevate it just a bit more over Guns of Fury for me. And I don't want to give into recency bias. Guns of Fury I played earlier this year. Loved it. Played through it. And actually, I want to see the time I spent with it. Guns. 12 hours. All right, I'm just saying that because with Shinobi, it's 9 hours, and I still have some time where it's probably going to take me 12 hours to beat it. I think I'm near the end. But yeah, great game. And then let's see, I jumped into SD Gundam G Generation Eternal for a sec, maybe to do something. Okay, the last Aura Crew. What kind of name of a game? Last Aura Crew, never heard of it. Anyway, it was a game that was $1.99 on Xbox, and I noticed it said split screen co-op, and it's an action RPG, more in the vein of a Souls-like, but it has split screen co-op. Anyway, wanted to try it with my brother. I got to where when you load up the game, like the split screen co-op happens at a certain point in the game. Once we realized that, we're like, let's just move on. So, yeah. Let's see. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. This is a game I remember playing back. I think it was on the Dreamcast with a friend of mine. And, a friend and I were talking recently. And I was like, man, I want to get it. And it was on sale on Switch. I was like, oh, I'll buy it. Plays like I remember, kind of janky, but kind of fun. And then the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Open Network test. That's right. I did it on PC. It's not shown on Xbox. I also tried it on Xbox, but also tried on Switch. The game does not look good on the Switch. That could be it's still the Switch 1 version and not the Switch 2 version that I would assume gets an update or something. But this is another example of a game just not looking good on the Switch 2. I would not get Sonic Racing on the Switch 2 because of how it looked. And that's why I wanted to test it on there. On the Xbox, it looks fantastic. And I'm thinking because with the Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I see myself doing more multiplayer on that. And ease of use with multiplayer is with one of the consoles already hooked up. I mean, I guess I could use PC, but then I have to sync extra controllers too. Anyway, I'll get into that later because there's actually more. Did I skip it? Interesting. It's not showing on here. It is, but on the 28th, but not recently. Anyway, I'll get to that in a second. Sonic Racing Crossroads Open Network test, Switch, no. But Xbox, even though it's not showing up on here, that ran really good. Okay, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So with this Kirby game, I was talking about how horrible it runs on the Switch 2, the Switch 1 version. And then you have to pay $20 for an upgrade that gets you the DLC extra levels, but also the upgrade to make it run better. And with the DLC, the $20 add-on, it does run better. But it's sad because that's how the game should be running on the Switch 2 anyway. Now, I know you get some extra stuff, which so far it seems like they just added next to certain levels. It's the same level, but just with like this comet stuff in it. So I don't know if they've really done enough with the game to warrant all that. I don't know. I really think that upgrade, the visual upgrade, should have been free, the frame rate and all that. Okay, so another one to talk about. Yeah, it's funny. It's not. For some reason, it didn't pop up at the top. These games either do this or they don't. I don't know. But Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater. Yeah, it shows all the achievements. I have 3 hours and 43 minutes. That's a lot of time. So I really like how the game has charm to it because it plays like an older game. I feel like, and I thought the direction they were going to go is to make it play like Metal Gear Solid 5, kind of change the game in a way. But no, they make it play like the old one, which is fine. It's kind of fun, especially with the modern graphics. There's other modernization done to it, especially with the controls. But I guess the main takeaway is because I feel like the game itself is a little dated. Uh, because a lot of it is you will go into one area and there's really it reminds me of old Resident Evil games too. It's not like a lot you could do in this one section, but you just walked in for it to load that section so that you could walk across to load the next section. There might not be anything to do in a section, or there is some ammo or an enemy or something, but it's sectioned off. I think it was done that way on purpose in the past. I feel like maybe they could have, and I don't know the rest of the game yet, but achieved some sort of open world aspect to it, but I don't know. Anyway, it is pretty fun to play. Let me refresh to see if it updated on here. Snake Eater, no, still showing. Oh, but that was yesterday. I guess maybe it's not. Oh no, that did move up, didn't it? Didn't it? Yeah, that okay. So okay. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I think if you're into that stuff, it's worth it. It seems pretty cool. Oh yeah, the other things I did mention that are kind of odd. The frame rate is locked at 30 or 60. Now there's mods you can download to get around that. That's great. And in fact, it doesn't bother me too much. But it's just kind of interesting. Something else I'll add that I am doing with this release is, I bought it on PC, but I want to play it on the big screen TV in the living room. I was using the Steam streaming, but it doesn't look that great. And it depends on the game. For some reason, with Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, that's the case. There's this other option. And it's not on NVIDIA GeForce Now, unfortunately. That's way more limited than I thought. But it is doable with something called Sunshine and Moonlight. So I have, what is it? The Sunshine, the app is downloaded onto my desktop, my gaming desktop. And then I have this app called Moonlight downloaded onto my ROG Ally. And basically, I'm having the ROG Ally remote into my desktop and play the games that way. And it could just be through that app, the Sunshine and Moonlight way it works. It runs better than the Steam streaming. So kind of interesting to think about. Like if you want to be able to stream your games from a higher end rig to a bigger display on something else, which apparently my Samsung TV has an app for that. I just couldn't figure out how to download it. But yeah, just doing it on the ROG Ally, it looked so good. And it's basically, I'm seeing my desktop. There is an option for it to automatically run the Steam overlay, which is actually pretty nice. That's good for some automations if you want to further make that experience console like, which I think is the plan with all this. But you'll see your whole desktop. I will go to play the game. It will launch, and then my controller is still working through the Moonlight Sunshine app. So that's how I was mainly playing Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater over the weekend with this Sunshine and Moonlight setup. It worked great. I actually like that exists. That's really cool. Okay. What's next? Let's jump into some news because I think that's all I've really been playing. I'm trying to think if there's something else I play that maybe didn't show up on something. But it's like I didn't play like a whole ton, but I played a little bit of here and there of some things. It was pretty fun. Okay, PlayStation announces State of Play focused on 007 First Light for September 3rd. So that's weird. So they're going to have a State of Play. But they're also focusing on a game that's not even theirs. So we'll see. That's all I've got to say about this. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Microsoft appoints Rare veteran as Xbox Game Studios chief of staff. So this was, Louis O'Connor was Everwilds, I think it was called, that Rare was making. That got canceled, but He joined Rare in 1999 as an animator to work on Conker's Bad Fur Day. Well, that's really cool. So he'd been with the company for a while. And yeah, that's interesting. Not, early on when Nintendo was or they were revolutionizing gaming with Nintendo, but that's still early enough to be able, I guess, to be in a situation to be able to help manage, because that's, I mean, chief of staff. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Capcom's president says high price of PS5 has contributed to low sales of Monster Hunter Wilds. Interesting. Cost of console combined with subscriptions and software is not an amount that can easily be reached, especially for younger generations. So it's very interesting if this kind of goes back to that issue. Square Enix has always had this for a while. It's like having an expectation. It's like Capcom knows they could sell a certain amount, so they're going to aim for that. But this whole thing recently with the console sales, where again, it seems like consoles are selling fine, but these companies are like, nah, we're not making enough. So we're just going to stop doing consoles. I don't know. Anyway, it's crazy though that would affect Capcom, and it makes it seem like Capcom is doing that thing where they're expecting a certain turnout. Because from what I understand, it's already selling great. But I bet that's what it is. Most recent soft, interesting. Yeah, because you're saying that it sold 8 million copies in 3 days, making it the fastest selling title in Capcom's history. So it's one of those maybe projection things where they're like, oh, this can make money. Let's make sure it makes this amount of money. Oh, it's not making this money. Oh, whereas again, it's that whole market thing. I think I was just talking about it last week. Let's move on. Let's see. I think the only thing that I found interesting, again, I haven't played Marvel Rivals. I kind of don't care, but I like news like this where it could be coming to PS4. Is that related to PS5 not selling as much? Is it where there's this growth that could still be tapped into on a PS4? I'd be interesting to see, because I was not expecting that, especially as you see companies say they're not going to be making things on Switch or PS4 anymore, but I think they should, and I think this is cool. Okay, real quick, just looking at this Hell Is Us on Steam. It's got a lot of very positive reviews. It looks just like a Souls-like, but it's like it has like a sci-fi setting to it. Could it be more The Surge? I really like The Surge and The Surge 2. Wow. Could it be like that? I don't know. The reviews are good. I would love to try it, but I've got some other games that I am playing right now, so I don't think I would jump into this. But yeah, it seems like pre-release review. All this is pre-release, so they had because it's not out yet. So think about that. They had so many people playing it that are already saying good things. So how is it structured? Say good things, we'll give you this key. Or here's one that's not recommended. The performance isn't that great. Whoever came up with the whole you lose as much stamina as you lose health mechanic should be refunded, but got a pre-release review unless you could advanced access purchases. Okay, so that makes this sound even better. The fact that people are buying it ahead of time, and maybe that's part of it, but still, anyway, we're seeing a lot of positive. That's pretty good. So they made this Mordheim, City of the Damned, interesting, which I remember this game and I never bothered with it. But it looks like it would have some neat action, but it's saying it's tactical, turn-based. Interesting. I was thinking of the one where the little goblin guy and you can sneak around. Sticks, yeah. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. For the rest of the time, oh, that's the wrong screen. We're going to play a demo of a game called Metal Eden. This game actually just dropped today. And it looks interesting. Actually, I just turned on my controller. I don't know if I would rather use mouse. It is a boomer shooter. Well, I mean, it says that in the description to give you an idea. Is it Unreal? Unreal Engine? We'll give it a second. Oh boy, do I need my coffee. Okay. Here we go. All right, come on. Yeah, I kind of want to use mouse and keyboard first, just to see. All right. Let's do the thing I always do, although the mouse is messing up. Okay, input. Invert. You know it. Okay. Unless that's... Oh, okay, just show the control. Okay. Controls seem to be a little weird. The mouse is jumping around. But yeah, let's just jump into the action. I'm really curious to see if this plays in any unique way. Okay. Okay, that felt good.
Targets neutralized.
Warning. Core stream unstable. Core ripper deactivated. Objective. Locate defunct hyperunit. Restore...
Okay, it's very fast and snappy. That's a good thing. Okay. Okay, that's a dash. Double jump and... Oh. Okay. Alright, hopefully I did that right.
No, look at you. Hyper Unit's first baby steps. One jump. Finger on the trigger.
That was fun. There's even more. Okay, for with mouse and keyboard, it feels great.
The situation is suboptimal. You need to find a defunct hyper unit. Piece by piece, assemble yourself back together.
Okay.
Try to make this run worthwhile.
Try to make this run worthwhile. Is this a roguelike?
ISF arsenal depot breached. POC weaponry unlocked.
Oh. That's really cool. Wait, mouse. The mouse stopped working. Okay. Guess I gotta use a controller. That's weird. Okay. With sensitivity. Oh my gosh. Yeah, really weird with the controls doing that, but... Okay, this is the sensitivity, huh? Let's make it this. No. Make it the same. Make it the same. Make it the same. That's. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not. I'd rather use the mouse. It's just so weird that the Look at it. There's even a mouse cursor. Hold on. I wonder if oh, keyboard directional dodge. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna turn that on. But I guess I'm looking for if there's some sort of... No. Okay, so it's just... I mean, right now it's okay. Yeah, I'd rather play mouse. I wonder if it has to do with, like, the screen. Like, I need to do full screen something or other. I don't know. Wait, let's see. I do like jetpack stuff. So that's cool.
Hyper unit in range.
This hyper unit was destroyed during the last run. Never a pleasant look, is it? A constant reminder of what we need to endure.
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active. Hyper unit is mission go.
Well done, Niska. Now you're complete.
Warning. ISC units inbound.
Bring these clowns to the ground. Unleash your hyperpower.
Okay, hyperpower, huh?
You know you want to.
Okay. Press E to extract the core. Press E again to throw it. Okay. Get. Let's to extract the enemy's core. Interesting. Oh, okay. I have to wait till I have charge. Okay. I just picked up some things. Cool. Okay. That's a neat little thing to have. Oh, it was saying I could grab this core.
Targets down.
Okay.
Unit stand by for new mission objective.
That was kind of a simple little thing, but... Oh. Cool. Wall run.
Cool run activated.
What we're doing is bigger than you and I, Asuka. The road we walk is
Uh-oh,
paved by
my
those who share this
cursor's
dream
at the top again.
and even more by those who wanted to oppose it.
Oh. Mouse stopped again. Okay, well. Might be the demo, or yeah, some setting. Okay. Oh. Zip line.
I'm not going to lie to you. I despise delusive content above all.
Survival rating dropped to 0.554%.
As hard as I try to flex the muscles of my optimism, at this moment they feel a little bit atrophied.
Okay. Well, okay, there we go. Oh.
Techno-hormone balance restored. Dopamine levels are nominal.
Okay, I'm not talking much, but I am actually having fun with this. Enemies with green armor have some resistance to connect. Okay, super punch, huh? Hold to consume the core. Okay. And then right trigger for super punch. Oh, that's gonna blow up. Okay. Okay, I can get with how it's doing this. So there's the super punch ripping the core, throwing the core. That it does seem to have a mix of different abilities to use. So okay, it is that time. I'm gonna jump, but yeah, let's look at. Okay, visit store page. Ah, the game's not out yet. It comes out within an hour. So that was the demo to get an idea of the game, and so we don't even know how much it's going to be. Interesting. But I felt like I was having a lot of fun with it. So we'll see when the price comes out and what we think. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'll be back tomorrow with some more. And thanks for your patience with me not having the Monday show. Just because. But anyway, until next time, have a good one. See you. Wrong button.